MeidasTouch network, they eviscerated Donald Trump just like as they do all the time. I'll play this video in a second, but before I do that, if you're new to this channel, not subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel, like this video, share this video, and also leave a comment. Let's play the video.
Former President Bill Clinton is not holding back. A day after his wife, the former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, went on the offense calling out Donald Trump and saying, let's talk about the Epstein files in public. Hillary Clinton's in the files exactly 0 times, where we talked about the references to Melania. Donald Trump's in the files, about 38,000 references. There's more references to Donald Trump in the Epstein files than there is Harry Potter in the Harry Potter 7 books. Well, now former President Bill Clinton is saying, let's do this. I want to testify publicly about Epstein, about the Epstein files. This is the fight you wanted, Donald. This is the fight you wanted. MAGA Republican James Comer, let's do it. Put me in front of the world, cameras on, swear me in under oath, and let's have that conversation. Let's talk.
He's losing it. He's losing it. He's like, yeah, we got ya. Now, here's the thing, guys. I am not supporting anybody. I don't support Trump. I don't support Clinton, especially when it comes to Epstein file. I know they're all involved in some way, shape, or form. But here's the thing. Trump's name was mentioned over 38,000 times. Melania's name was also mentioned frequently, but you do not see that with Bill and Hillary Clinton, even though, again, as I said, I don't support Bill and Hillary Clinton, but I do believe that Trump and Melania Trump, they have a lot to do with this Epstein file than perhaps anybody else.
Talk about it transparently. And then you have Trump and then James Comer. They're like, nah, we can't do anything in public right now. We prefer smearing you in state regime media and on other appearances, but let's not do this in public. And let me be honest where I stand on this issue. I've got a lot of questions that I think that Bill Clinton needs to answer for. And I think it's a good thing that he wants to testify under oath. Anybody who's in those files in ways that I think are grotesque should have to testify publicly. And Bill Clinton's saying he's going to do it. And here's what former President Bill Clinton posted. Let me tell you what he just wrote. He goes, I have called for the full release of the Epstein files. I have provided a sworn statement of what I know. And just this week, I've agreed to appear in person before the committee. But it's still not enough for Republicans on the House Oversight Committee. Now Chairman Comer says he wants cameras, but only behind closed doors. Who benefits from this arrangement? It's not Epstein's victims who deserve justice, not the public who deserve the truth. It serves only partisan interests. This is not fact-finding. It's pure politics.
Absolutely. It is pure politics. It is absolutely pure politics. Now, just to reiterate some very important points here, guys. Former President Bill Clinton and not Trump, and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton publicly challenged Donald Trump and James Comer to allow them to testify under oath in a public hearing about the Epstein files. And as I said, MeidasTouch, they have lost it when they were reporting on this. Now, why would Donald Trump administration, James Comer, would not allow Bill and Hillary to testify in public? Is something that is raising a lot of doubts that people already are very, very suspicious about Donald Trump's direct involvement with Epstein's pedophile project. Now, Bill and Hillary, they emphasize transparency and the need for the truth to serve victims and the public. Trump and Comer appear to resist public testimony, preferring private depositions and media smears. Really? Bill Clinton's statement, let's see what he said. Bill Clinton posted a statement that you just have seen just now on the screen, but he posted a statement highlighting his willingness to testify publicly, and he accused the Republicans on the House Oversight Committee of engaging in quote-unquote pure politics rather than fact-finding by insisting on a closed-door hearing. Take a listen a little bit more.
Not sit idly as they used me as a prop in a closed-door kangaroo court by a Republican Party running scared. If they want answers, let's stop the games and do this the right way in a public hearing where the American people can see for themselves what this is really about. MAGA's objecting to that? Donald Trump is objecting to that? Isn't that what you want? And now that you have it, you want to do it in private so that the American people can see it live? Do it public.
No, they will not do it in public. Because if they do it in public, Hillary and Bill Clinton might say something that will ruin Donald Trump. I mean, he's already ruined. We all know that. There is now a talk going on online group, they are now calling for millions of people in the states to come out and protest and demand Trump be removed from his office. 7 million people are expected to come out and protest. And with this posting of Bill Clinton, it is now more than clear that Trump did something horribly wrong. Remember, we do not still have those remaining 3 million Epstein files. These files that we already have, they're so horrible, they're so horrendous. The remaining 3 million is going to be much worse. The day before, Hillary Clinton also called out James Comer and the House Oversight Committee, accusing them of moving goalposts and turning accountability into a distraction. She urged for a public hearing with cameras on. I mean, how much more you want from Bill and Hillary Clinton in this regard to tell us what really went on in terms of Epstein file? I don't think they can make it any more clear that they did nothing wrong. Even if they did, they're willing to tell to the public. But Trump is not willing to even release the remaining 3 million Epstein file. He was never willing to release any file, any Epstein file. So Republicans who think that we are lying, answer me. Who did not want these files to be released? Even though Donald Trump, he made a campaign promise that once he's elected, he will release those files, but then he called it Democrat hoax. Now he's saying the country should move on from Epstein files. So yeah, I mean, if you are Republican, let me know why you are lying to us. Who is the liar here?
Have former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, the day before Bill Clinton wrote that, she wrote, "For 6 months, we engaged Republicans on the Oversight Committee in good faith. We told them what we know under oath. They ignored all of it. They moved the goalposts and turned accountability into an exercise in distraction. So let's stop playing the games. If you want this fight, James Comer, the MAGA Republican who runs the House Oversight Committee, which is really the cover-up racket for Donald Trump, let's have it. In public. You love to talk about transparency. There's nothing more transparent than a public hearing. Cameras on. We will be there. And as I've said before, these MAGA Republicans are just covering up child sex trafficking rings. The cabal is right there on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. It's right there with all of the references and the grotesque allegations right there. I know the Clintons want to go and talk about it. I'll tell you what happens when Melania was asked questions about it. She goes, "I am not here to talk about any of this. I do not want to." I'm not sure I do the accent. I'm not sure I wanted to. I'm not sure why you're asking me here. I just brought Israeli hostages back in order to promote my movie Melania that I'm being funded $75 million by Jeff Bezos for, while he cuts the Washington Post by half. So what do you?
Yeah. Melania Trump, you are caught, you are exposed, and you are evil. Now, this is what you really have to hear, okay? Melania Trump is mentioned in emails with Ghislaine Maxwell, where she uses the nickname G for Maxwell, okay? Melania Trump, she referred Ghislaine Maxwell as G. Oh my God, how close they are, how buddy they had been. Now, I don't know Ghislaine Maxwell, I don't know who is she, and she's a criminal, I'm a good person. One email references a New York Magazine story about Jeffrey Epstein, in which Donald Trump is quoted as saying Epstein, quote, likes girls on the younger side, end quote, likes girls on the younger side. So again, MAGA, tell me, who is here creepy? Bill Clinton, the Democrats, or your pedo president? Donald Trump expresses that it quote-unquote bothers him that someone is going after Bill Clinton. Someone is going after Bill Clinton, stating he still likes Clinton and appreciated his past advice not to run against Trump. I mean, can you believe this? Can you believe this liar, this traitor, Trump? He's doing everything possible to stop Hillary and Bill Clinton from testifying in public. Let me know what you think in the comment section. See you in the next video.